Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of One Piece, chapter 1023. Okay, last chapter. Kid is in trouble because if Killer does any harm to Hawkins, he gets hurt. That's actually a really good, way to, even out that fight because otherwise, I think he would have just cut him to ribbons. um, Then there was the reveal of King. Like, if apparently his species was from the Red Line, and they're like fire conjurers, as it was translated. So it's like, that's that's a thing. Okay. Usually powers like that don't necessarily happen in the One Piece world, but he's about as animal as he is human, so I guess it works. I mean, there are some weird unexplainabilities in the One Piece world that aren't related to hockey or devil fruits, but still, this is probably the weirdest one so far. At least in my humble opinion. But yes. Then, let's see. Oh, yes, Zoro has healed, and him and Sanji have like a good, like, clash with King and Queen, proclaiming that, once they defeat Kaido, it's like Luffy will be one step closer to being the Pirate King. So, love it that they're on the same page. They are the monster duo, as they are sometimes known as. But let's see here. Okay, we have, good lord, there are a lot of characters. Um, we've got Kaido and Big Mom as like background, and then you have, it's like, I don't even know, it's a lot of the the warlords, some of the allies. We got some of the Germa in there. We've got Wano characters, alive and dead. This is a crazy image, and I'm liking it. I'm not seeing the Straw Hats really, though, which is interesting. It's mostly their allies. But who is this Nami looking character? No, that's not. Oh, that's Pudding. Never mind. I was like, why has Nami got those weird weapons? But it's like, okay. But yeah, good cover page. But anyway, let's see here. Two peas in a pod. Okay, that really. Oh, the other day, one of my coworkers, he said two peas in a pot in reference to him and me in the kitchen, and it was like, and our boss was like, "It's two peas in a pod, Jesse." Pod. So God knows how long he had been saying it wrong. But anyway, oh, we have Vivian. She's kind of doing Disney princess with birds. And Karoo is jealous. Ha. Okay. Into the good stuff. Standing shoulder to shoulder. Zorogoro is back in action. Go get him, Sanguro-san. It really did heal him. I'm afraid to think about what will happen after, though. Yeah. Like, exactly how long does this last? King! Queen! Yeah, they're knocked on their asses. Though King looks conscious. Okay, one of the Beast Pirates is trying to snipe Zoro. How dare you attack the All-Stars? And why can't I ever remember? So what? Damn it, what is it? Kawamatsu. I actually remembered this, I think. Drop it. And he cuts the guys to ribbon. And here comes old man Hyo. Nicely done, Kawamatsu. Did I say it right? I don't know. Anyway. Everyone listen up. We can't let anyone interfere with their duel. But boss, they're up against the All-Stars. It doesn't matter if they're friend or foe. There's no place for meddling in that fight. Just look at the expressions on their faces. We can only get in their way. I mean, Zoro looks more intense than Sanji. Let's see here. Okay, King has gotten back up. I thought only Mary Jola was above the red line. So this is going back. We're getting some flashback and stuff with Marco because he said it was just rumors of king species. I'm talking about the distant past. Back then, God's land was up there. So Whitebeard's the one who told him. Okay. When did you start believing such crap, Pops? Wake up, Marco! Wait, who's getting knocked around there for I can't quite tell. I know that that's Ezo, but I don't know who the other person is. So let's see here. Ah, oh, is that supposed to be Marco then? That might be Marco, but no, I don't think he had the black long sleeve shirt on. Anyway, it don't matter. So Ezo's got him. What's with you? How can you space out on a battlefield? Well, I knew you'd have my back. Oh, shut up. Say, Ezo, do you believe in God? You're starting to sound like Pops did when he was drunk. Yo, if you want to take us down, you gotta have to put your backs into it. That didn't even hurt a bit. Says the guy who was knocked on his ass. The drought, the plague, and the wildfire. The three of us are Kaido's calamities. I still want to know why Jack is called the drought. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Wildfire, we definitely get it now with King. Plague, we definitely get that with Queen. Well, the drought, no. No. Unless he just stomps out, you know, a whole area as a mammoth and it looks like a drought ridden land. Or maybe he just drinks all the water in the area because he's a mammoth and it's like, I'm big and thirsty. I don't know. But anyway, so here comes Queen with his laser. Our unstoppable toughness is why they call us all stars. And both of them are dodging it. What's wrong? Nothing, just since my second time using the raid suit, I've been feeling kind of off. What? Wait, are you using the raid suit right now? Has it been modified? You're not gonna slow me down, are you? I said it's nothing. My body just feels a little odd. So the raid suit is causing a problem. Is it because of like the weird technology that's used and it's like maybe it's harmonizing with him and he's just not used to that, or because it was made specifically for him. So maybe it synchronizes with his DNA, but like, you know, when you feel one way all the time and then something new is introduced, even if it's made for you, it can still, you know, like kind of like with a vaccine to take real life situations. Like sometimes they can make you feel sick and whatnot, but usually in the long run, you're going to be better off, you know. So like maybe that's kind of what this is. It's like shot side effects for him. But anyway, well, you do have weird eyebrows. My body, not my face, doofus. Okay, so King comes in with his sword and Zoro stops it. You owe me one. Bridal claw. Bridal claw. And it's your... Is it the hair one? Yes, it is. And Sanji kicks it out of the way. Now we're even. Mwahaha. Remember now, all of Judge's brats are enhanced. That bastard's crazy. That burning leg of yours is some kind of augmentation, right? Apparently the Furigana uses the word cyborg. The kanji still uses modified human. Okay, so he's talking like terms of cybernetic enhancements. Hate to break it to you, but I'm a regular human unlike my siblings. Are you stupid? What kind of human can burst into flames? fucking says the guy who's literally beside a man who's on fire? uh, Goddamn, Queen. It's not like you're a Lunarian. We have a name. They're from the moon, apparently. So the lost tribe of the Skypeans. It's possible. Wait. Oh my God! What if he is the true form of all the Skypeans? Because like we know that they I think it was mentioned that like they branched off into the 3 subsets. There was the Brickens, the Shandians, and then I always forget the last ones, like the more normal Skypeans, the ones with the tiny wings. Like maybe the Lunarians is like the original race that where the reason why he's the last of his kind is because he just happened to be the last one that never it's like I'm not mating and losing any more of my race by having them branch off and all the other shit. So yeah, that might be the case. It's possible because my passions burn hotter than any real flame ever could. Ooh, whirling around like a fucking fireball, angry Sanjay. Cooking up sea beast is my specialty, you dino bastard. I'll show you how devastating my cybernetic enhancements can be. They're so advanced even Vegapunk can't match them. Okay, we got some boasts up in this here piece from Queen. I'm loving, Sanji's using the concept of his cooking. It's like, hey, you're a dinosaur. I think he's cooked dinosaur before, right? So yeah, it's like that would be disturbing. Don't get distracted, you black mummy. Okay, so they're clashing again. That blade. What is up with, oh my God, it's magnetic. Or is it because the thing has like the, kind of like a ribbed design to it? He's able to get the swords out of Zoro's hands. And he comes in with a spiked glove and just punches Zoro in the face. But he blocks. I get it. You're just a bloodthirsty brute. I've never understood why anyone would stick to traditional forms and techniques in a real fight. Yeah, I guess you have a point. You never claimed to be a swordsman after all. Have it your way. Just remember, when it comes down to it, I might be willing to bite through your throat too. I can't afford to lose here. Okay, so he got his swords back, and apparently King is not really a swordsman. He's just a dirty pirate. Alright. Boss Hyogoro, when Hiyori-sama offered that man Emma, there was a reason I didn't protest too hard. Right, I see it too. It's particular. He may be a foreign pirate, but he reminds me so much of the former daimyo of Ringo when he was young. Okay, now we getting some backstory about with the so he really is a fucking descendant of a Wano, but like it couldn't just be that he was like originally from Wano, or at least his family line not being a fucking daimyo descendant or something. He and Shimosuke Yoshimaru are like 2 peas in a pod. Okay, so now that's where the title comes from. I thought it was supposed to be a reference to Sanji and Zoro during this fight. Right down to their sword handling. It's uncanny. Yoshimaru-sama was a fantastic swordsman. Also, he was the one that had the fox yokai. A direct descendant of the god of the blade. Shimosuke Ryuma. Okay. Yep. coming into play with that too. And this young man was the one who finally returned Shusui to Wano. It might be fate or something. After all, Ryuma was a one-eyed samurai. Wait, he was? Oh yeah, he was. I think it was the bandages. I thought that was just for his zombie form. Um, okay, Queen is kicking. He's a kicking chicken. Let's see here. Second floor Treasury Repository. We've got to back up Jackson. We're not going to let that happen. Okay, so Jack is fighting. Oh God, that his hybrid form? Have we seen his hybrid form? I don't think we have. It's about what I expected. Menther, I thought he was a centaur there for a second. You might be getting tired. I'll put you to sleep forever, Duke of the Day. There's no need to draw this out. I've already forgiven you for lying to me about the samurai. Your country's already paid the price for sheltering him. So what you're about to stamp out? Poor, shit. Why can't I think of his name? Why can't you knew something? But anyway, Dog Storm, for lack of a better term. He wouldn't have been able to live with, or we wouldn't have been able to live with ourselves if we sold Rizo out. Okay, and coming in with that trunk. Oh, he grabbed the trunk. It must have made it impossible for us to come back to Wano. Everything we went through. Oh shit, he just fucking threw him through the wall. Since the day Odin-sama left us, was to get to this point. Wait, who's this big dude down on the ground? That Jack might land on. I think he's probably going to overshoot him, though. I swear to God I don't know this Rizo. If he's here, I'll slice open my own stomach. And, yes, the torture scene. Since that day 20 years ago, we tormented ourselves with the same questions. Are things different now? Let's see. Okay, so Jack has landed on the ground. We about to get a little bit of that there, Sulong? So we still have the right to claim to be Odin's samurai. How? How are you in your Sulong form? A hole in the roof. Ashura. When he fought earlier, he broke a hole through the roof just to help. Grr. We endured a lot to reach this decisive battle. Our millennia-old city was razed to the ground, but the dawn of the world is finally upon us. We don't care if we have to lay down our lives to usher it in. Okay. Right. What the fuck is his name in Japanese? Let's see here. Skull Dome front entrance. Without Pedro, Luffy and the others would have never made it here. Pero? What? The raid would have failed for sure. Okay, so they did manage to take out frickin' shit. I'm forgetting names today. Sparrow. Master Nekomamushi, the full moon is beautiful tonight. Pedro, just pour yourself a drink and watch. Your Sulong form? This is the last moon you, Gara, will ever see. Big tongue? Okay, we've got Big Mustachio Nekomamushi. Inside the castle's second floor. Okay, so we've got the ninja fight again. Haha, you ghosts are a joke. Odin is dead and now you serve a glorified child. Well, he probably won't be a child for much longer. At least in body. How dare you mock the young master? Everyone needs time to mature. Even us misfits eventually became samurai. Wano itself will shape Momonosuke Sama's growth. We won't let that, or you take that hope away. Udon Takage Port? What? So, we've got Law's crew. Why is here? Why is Kaido here? Do we even stand a chance? No, you don't fucking do. If it wasn't. What is up with this guy? Why is Kaido white? Straw Hat, get back. It's dangerous. I am not your snack. Wait, that's not Kaido. Oh, fuck. That's goddamn Momonosuke, ain't it? He, that proves that the devil fruit that he ate was made from Kaido's. I am not your snack. If you attempt to eat me, I'll devour you whole. Brace yourself. Momo. That's right. What? The kid was just here. How in the world? I followed Momonosuke Sama's orders. I aged him till he was 28 years old. Ah. Didn't you, didn't you know didn't know you could do that. Why are you crying though? Because, Momonosuke Sama, you look just like, oh my god, he looks just like Odin, doesn't he? Momo, let's go take back Wano. Yeah. But is he going to have like full control over his powers? Like, if he gets full control over his fucking powers, this is bullshit. But him becoming like the second coming of Odin, like I can vibe with that. But if he has like full control over his transformation powers just because I got aged like 23 years, it's like no. It don't work that way, kid. You weren't in the hyperbolic time chamber, even though technically you kind of could have been. Actually, hmm, we could. I had the whole theory of like if uh Hiyori had the time fruit, from her mother, and everything, and it's like I theorized that she might do that for the Straw Hats, but turns out it was in another way. Shinobu could do it as well. So combine the two, good lord, that might super age you into. It's like, ooh, that could actually work. It's like progressing you forward with the mature fruit, where you're getting stronger and everything. You're gaining that experience, that wisdom, but then using the time fruit to revert you back to your previous state. So now you're stronger than you would be at that particular age. You would be stronger, wiser, and more experienced. And also the time lag, potentially, depending on how far away the effects cause. Yes! Hyperbolic Time Chamber version 2. No repercussions. But anyway. But yeah. Okay. So Momo is a full-on dragon now. Gotcha. Like it. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Okay. We've finally now seen all of the calamities, like hybrid forms. We've got Inurashi. That's it. He's fighting against Jack, and it's like I might have lied in the past, but it was all to get to this point. And Jack was like, "Hey, you don't even have like we're even on what happened before, so it's like don't even worry about it, brah. No, just die like the dog that you are." I mean, to be honest, I wish he had said that line. It would have been way cooler. And then Nekomamushi, he has avenged Pedro by taking out Perospero. We're getting more inclinations of like what King is all about. He's a Lunarian apparently. Queen kind of name dropped that. So was it Queen? I feel like it. Yes. But yeah, also he had a bridle claw. Maybe it's because bridle, as in like it's braided. Maybe it's braided and not bridle, but this doesn't make a lot of sense now, does it? Um, otherwise, but so maybe it spelled wrong, or maybe I was reading it wrong. I don't know, but either way. Um, so yeah, the Lunarians. I'm starting to theorize that yes, like they were the original like inhabitants of the moon, and maybe they came down to Earth here and there because I mean their wings are way bigger and way more powerful. So chances are, with the fact that you can breathe on the moon and shit, like they might have just flown back and forth. Maybe that's where the visage of angels and stuff came from, and like the holy fires, of like flaming weapons and stuff of angels, like, and we're taking like some Christianity vibes because like there was, I think, like the archangels and stuff, they used flaming swords and whatnot, in the battles, you know of heaven and hell. So like maybe that's what Queen is supposed to embody. And when he takes off the gimp mask, he has like flowing blonde hair, like Finn after he revealed that he had a bunch of fucking hair, you know. And Adventure Time. So I could definitely see this being the case. And then like, um, as they went down, like maybe they evolved, um, by crossbreeding with humans. Not evolved, but crossbred, and like they started losing their larger wings and developed smaller wings because they're blending more with human DNA and other species, and that would explain the smaller wings and whatnot, but also having other weird traits as well. So that might explain that. But then, like, they were considered freaks and they went back to the moon. But then, they ended up where they are in, Skypea. Because, like, maybe the Lunarians, like, maybe there was a big battle and that's why they left the moon in the first, or the second place, I guess, technically. Um, yeah, in the first place of the history of Skypea that we know. It was because like the Lunarians, like they was like, you are a disgrace to your races because you are not of ours anymore. Get the fuck out of our holy land. You know. So it's like they were banished. They came in the airship and whatnot, or whatever method I forget exactly was depicted, and then boom, they landed in Skypea, made a new home there, and then all that we already know. And then king species, like maybe they were horribly, like something ravaged them and now he's like the lone survivor, or maybe like the moon became too uninhabitable for them, with the population declined so much they didn't have like enough workers to like make materials, or maybe there was another attack further weakened them. They ended up on the red line, or maybe they created the red line to like maybe that's where the whole fairy verse or fairy varth, yeah, that Inaru always wanted, like comes from. Maybe it was not so much the moon, but it was also the red line as well. Something like that. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of rambling theories, and a lot of it probably doesn't make a lot of sense. Make of it what you will, but this was a pretty good chapter. Momo is an adult now. He is Big Dragon Kaido antithesis. But yeah, anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, including the My Hero chapter, which will be coming out after this. So check that out and my other stuff. Help me reach 500 subs by the end of August. 500, 500. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings. Momo is a dragon, much like Kaido. Big dragon, too. I like it.